Alrighty, guys, we are back. It's chapter 14 of 16. Let's get right to it. This Devil's Deal continues. So we'll see what awaits us this time. Here we go. Chapter 14, Unfair Play. You're not surprised when Felix visits you. Of course, he's here to claim his precious prize. What did I even expect from a guy like him? I'm here to take what you've promised. Hello to you too, Felix. Do come in. I don't need to come in. We are not suddenly friends just because we have a deal. Well, it's quite a big deal. You get a car, I get a row. Whatever, just hand me the keys and I'll be gone. Something about the way Felix talks or looks at you makes your skin twitch in disgust. No matter what, you don't feel you can trust him. All right, I am a man of my word. You take my ride. Now, as if you have a choice. Uh-oh. Just make sure to treat it with care, okay? This car is kind of important for my family. It's just a hunk of metal. Is that why your eyes are shining at the thought of taking it for a ride? You're imagining things. You hand the keys to Felix reluctantly. The front of his face does not make it any easier. And Felix, please, tell Felix the story of the car. I'm not going to do that. Who cares? You change your mind immediately. Never mind. Just please bring it back undamaged. Deal. If I tell him the story, he'd probably be more likely to damage it. So anyway, arriving on a bicycle to college the next day feels quite humiliating. You can feel the weight of dozens of eyes on your back. I could have got an Uber. Suck it up, people. One day you'll ride a fancy muscle car. The next day, all you've got is an ancient bike. Carrie's bright smile lightens up your mood immediately. Fancy. What happened to your car? No big deal. It was running rich, so I'm going to take it to Manuel's to fix it. Okay, hope it doesn't take too long to fix it. What happened to I love you no matter if you ride a car or a bike? Can't remember I've given any eternal love vows to you, but that could be fixed, and a bicycle ride sounds refreshing. You lean in to claim a kiss to accompany the fresh vows you forced out of Carrie, but a familiar, annoying voice interrupts you. It's Felicia. Whoa, you got a new whip hot. You smile at Felicia's joke. Come on now, Felicia. Phil, you're getting predictable. I'll just pretend I didn't hear you. Whatever. Felicia opens her mouth to protest, but you pretend to be deaf and dumb, using sign language and failing it miserably. Carrie watches Felicia leave, and her eyes return to you only after Felicia is safely out of earshot. Felicia is not that nice with anyone. Did that sound nice to you? She was criticizing my bike. You'll live. But seriously, Felicia has a soft spot for you. I'm not blind here. You might have been flattered by her jealousy if you didn't know better. A jealous Carrie is not the type of fire I want to play with. Reed, darling, she clearly favors you. Carrie starts counting her arguments on her fingers. She is normally harsh with everyone, but she smiles at you. She never misses a chance to lay her hands on you. How do I solve this situation? I only like you. I like her as a person. She's just pretty. I only like you. I'm gonna do that. Come here, miss. I'll rip Felicia in two. Carrie protests for a split second, but the moment you wrap your arms around her and pull her closer, she melts down into the embrace. You do know that you're the only girl that I want to hold like this and whisper sweet words to and tuck a stray lock behind your ear. You lean closer and lock lips in a long kiss. She deepens the kiss, and you feel the tension leave her body. I'm not sharing you. Relax, Tiger. Well, I quite like the territorial girl vibe, but how about we continue this in bed? Do I get to scratch you? What's that even mean? Oh, yeah. Carrie, I promise you have no reason to doubt my feelings for you. You swallow the bitter bile that has formed in your mouth. Did that date with Felicia count as being unfaithful? I don't think it did. After school, you decide to visit your dad. The bike ride to the hospital seems to take forever. However, it's also relaxing and gives you time to think. Dad, you look great today. In fact, he looks better than great. I can't remember the last time I saw healthy color in his cheeks. I think it was that hot, but it is. Jeez. Thank you, son. Tell me about yourself now. How are you doing? How's college? College is like college, not much going on, except that I'm taking part in this year's theater performance. Oh, that's great. As much as you've always loved literature, I never expected you'd have ambitions for theater. I don't. It still feels quite silly and imitating at the same time. I'm sure you'll shine no matter what play you are working on. You let out an audible sigh and tell him about the play. I think we are not doing much justice to Shakespeare. I think we have chosen one of the lamest love stories of butchering his great work. Could stage something. Let's do that. I mean, who cares about what rival families have to say these days? It's so old-fashioned, nobody my age can identify with that. Well, not everything should be related to our times directly. There's still a lot of value there. I think it's a waste of time and production money. We've all read it 1,000,000 times and watched all the current interpretations. It needs a fresh take. The way you talk about this great play reminds me of your mom, though. How so? She also thought the loss of young lives made no sense. She'd say that she performed them to make love and live carefree lives. Smart woman. The smartest. You realize that talking about your mother has made both of you very emotional. Dad, everything's going to be all right, I promise. Give him a hug. As much as you enjoy talking about her, you also want your father to be happy. You try to pass those unspoken words to him through a tight hug. When are you cured? When you are cured, Dad, we'll drive to the sea together. We'll watch the sunset while sipping tequila and talking literature as much as you want. We'll be allowed to even tease my taste, and you'll even be allowed to tease my taste in books. Now that's a big promise. Pulling back, you blink away the tears that threaten to spill down your cheeks. Oh, don't you think it's going to be just book? Okay. Oh, don't you think it's going to be just book talk? We'll get back and throw a wild party, as I promised. This will be a new beginning for both of us, Dad. Sounds perfect, son. Well, that was very nice. You hear a car running in your backyard before you even get out. You can already guess from the strange squeaking sound that something is wrong. However, you couldn't even imagine this in your worst nightmare. Are you kidding me? Really? What the F is this, Felix? Your car, well, whatever is left of it. Your heart sinks as you look at the smashed car. I should have never agreed to this stupid deal with Felix. Now you know from first-hand experience what it feels like when some bastard smashes your dreams. That's what you did to me. But we had a deal, you liar. Screw that deal. There is no way in hell that I'm letting you have my role. Then I just might be ready to send you to hell. Hit Felix in the face, threaten to poke. We're going to control myself. Your blood is boiling in your veins. However, you grasp hold of yourself. Losing your cool won't help. I'll make you pay for this, you bastard. You won't get away with it, but I have to stay in control of the situation. We've had a deal. You have to honor that. Does your word mean nothing? Who cares? This is war, and I intend to win. I've had enough. I have enough evidence to crush you. Of course, he means the damned photos. So you've been spying on me too. I should have known. What are you even going to do with those photos? Pleasure yourself while watching me kiss your former girlfriend? Wow. Careful there, pretty Carrie. Might see them, and then you'll be the one pleasuring yourself. If ruining a relationship was your goal, you would have sent them already. What's holding you back? It's all about the perfect timing. Wait and see. You wish you could smash that predatorial grin off Felix's face. His anger and hatred feel unnatural to you. All you can see is the darkness of his soul. Felix tosses the keys of your car on the ground as he turns to leave. Enjoy your ride, loser. Now you've got a car that suits you. Heartless. Later that afternoon, you drive what's left of your car to Manuel's so that your best friend can have a look at it. Dad always made sure there wasn't even a scratch on this car. Now it's ruined. Manuel takes a moment to circle the car and assess the damage. It's not as bad as it could be. Felix's bark is worse than his bite. He can't even smash a car properly. How's that supposed to help? What I'm saying, bro, is that there's nothing here that I can't fix. Just pay for the parts and your ride will be shiny as new in a couple of days. Yeah, sure, money's not the problem. It just feels like we've let Dad down. You can't explain how much that car and your failing to keep it undamaged means to you. Manuel seems to understand as he simply nods and promises he'll make it look even better than before. What would I do without you, bro? Make many more of those bad decisions you tend to make, I bet. Chill, man. This is what best friends are for. You're right. By the way, since we're talking about cars and best friends, how about you finally take back the truck I got for you? It's not nice to reject your friend's gifts. To your surprise, Manuel does not protest, but accept the keys back with gratitude. See, why didn't he drive that truck to school? Make no sense, man. All right, now that the car issue is solved, we need to take care of your Romeo situation. Yep, that's the part that still sucks. But you know what? I'm done playing nice. I've tried to act fair, and this is what it has gotten me. I don't like how you sound, man. What's on your mind? I think the only way to use my money and bribe Dawson, use my charm to seduce Miss Dawson, become an investor in the play. I'm going to become an investor in the play. I can offer a big donation to the college or to become the sponsor of the stage play. In either case, they'll do everything I ask, right? I think you're starting to play God, bro. I think you should be careful about such things a little bit more, and you're going to end up on the dark side of the Force. Somebody has watched too much Star Wars. There is no such thing as too much Star Wars. You're right, bro, but You're right, but trust me, this is a case where the ends justifies the means. Remember the greater evil we're facing. Hard to forget. Trying to hide his uneasiness, Manuel goes back to working on your car. Well, in the evening you visit Carrie. She isn't alone at home. I still have this nagging feeling that after the incident with Felicia, Carrie doesn't fully trust me. Hey, girlie, I missed you so much. To your surprise, she throws herself into your arms and plants a very possessive kiss on your lips. Being alone at home has positive effects on you. You speak against her mouth, letting her swallow your words. I've missed you too. I like the sound of that. And you know that I don't need anyone but you, right? I might need you to remind me of that more often. As often as you like, sweetheart. So how about we make good use of having this whole house to ourselves? Carrie seems to like that idea. She lets out a soft moan in agreement. But before you can proceed, the annoying sound of a message notification stops you. Damn. Just ignore it. We don't have time for that. Right. You lean in for another kiss when the second message arrives, followed by a third and fourth one. Somebody is definitely trying to get your attention. Could that be Felicia? Of course not. Just to prove her wrong, you fish your phone from your pocket to let out a startling gasp as you see flurries of messages from Betty. I miss you, Reed. A lot. I'm fully recovered and will be discharged from the hospital soon. Can't wait to see you. Miss you. Oh, I said that already. Hug, kiss. And a pic to keep you excited. Oh my God. You struggle to hide your embarrassment as you check the photo she sent to you. Well, too bad we don't have the money to unlock it. F me. So who is that? Nobody. I mean, it's spam. This dude is Manuel. You know how he is, a big kid. He thinks it's funny to spam me with all these R-rated memes, which are not even funny. Manuel. Doesn't look like Manuel. He never texts. Trust me, sweetheart. You need to show me if you want me to trust you. You swallow hard, realizing that lying was not a good idea in the first place. Pretending that you have not heard her request doesn't help you. Carrie stares at you with her hand extended. So what do you say? You don't have a reason to worry if it's Manuel, right? Right. It's just, do you think this is the right way to go? Let's respect each other's privacy. Sure, my phone. In exchange for yours, I guess I'll show you. I'm going to just show it to her. Why not? Guilt flows through your system, and before you know it, you hand the phone to her. This might be the right thing to do. I don't want to lie to her. She'll understand. Carrie does not make any other sound as she scrolls through your messages and reads the text from Betty. So who is she? She watches with you, her icy cold eyes letting no emotions slip through. She's just a girl I was interested in before we got together. She sounds like somebody who is still interested in you. Well, she just hangs around me, but that doesn't matter at all. Just a girl, huh? So it's okay if you get just a guy, too. If I get just a guy, too, to send me nudes and dirty talk with him. Carrie, please. Do you think Felix would be a good just a guy candidate? For your information, he has asked me for a date. I'm planning to accept. What? Why? He has promised to show me something interesting. You know what, Reed? I'm not sure if you and I make sense any longer. Wow. What do you mean? I'm not sure I want us to be lovers, on stage or in real life. Carrie, please don't do this to us. But that's the problem. We are acting instead of being a couple. I think it's best for both of us, Reed. For both of us, bye, Reed. Wow. Without letting you speak another word, she turns her heel and leaves you alone. Did you see that coming, people? I didn't see it coming. Wow. Wow. So there we have it, people. Only 2 chapters left. Chapter 15 coming up. You are running out of time. Talking to Miss Dawson seems to be the only way to set your plan into motion. We're going to find out what happens tomorrow, people. It's coming to an end. Who knows what's going to happen? If I'm not in love with Carrie now, if she's not in love with me, then how's the devil going to do his deal? If you see what I'm saying. So anyway, guys, we'll see what happens next time. As always, thanks so much for watching. Give the video a thumbs up. Toodles!